Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and I am here for you with another interesting query so that your doubt could be solved. This query is related to IIT and that was asked in 1995. Let's see the query first. The query is an isosceles prism of angle 120 has a refractive index 1.44. Two parallel monochromatic rays enter the prism parallel to each other in air as shown. The rays emerging from the opposite faces. Option first is are parallel to each other, B are diverging, C make an angle twice of sine inverse 0.72 minus 30 degree with each other. D. Make an angle to sine inverse 0.72. In this question, there is an isosceles prism of angle 120 degree. Since this prism is an isosceles, so these two angles will be equal to 30 degree. These two monochromatic parallel rays of light hit this surface normal to it, so they will travel on the same track without any deviation. But again, this ray hits this surface. Suppose that this is the normal for this surface and this ray hits this surface at an angle I. Because this ray is finally coming from the prism and it has to move in the air, so it bends away the normal. Similarly, for this ray, suppose this is normal for this surface and it bends away the normal and goes like that. These two emerging rays meet at a certain point P. Suppose this angle is theta. Theta is the angle between these two emerging rays. In this angle is I. This will also I because both rays hit this isosceles prism. Suppose this ray is refracted with an angle I and this also is refracted at an angle R. Initially, for this ray, this was the original track on which this ray had to move, but due to refraction, it moves on this track. Similarly, for this ray, this was the original track on which it has to move, but due to refraction in air, it moves along this track. It means these rays deviate from their original direction. So there is formation of angle of deviation, that is delta. For this is also delta. Let me join the top of this prism to this P. Suppose this complete is angle. This suppose the angle is theta dash. This complete is theta and this much is theta dash. Now in this angle is 30, this is 90. So this will be 60. This will be 60. This is 30, this is 90, this will be 60. This will be 60 and this complete is 90. This is 60, this is I. It means that I will be 30. Angle I equals to 30 degree. Now, suppose that refractive index of prism is mu2 and refractive index of air is mu1. Since refraction occurs in air, so refractive index of air with respect to prism is angle of incidence is I sin I. Sin I is 30 and angle of refraction is R. So this is sin R. Mu1 is 1 and mu2 is given to us 1.44. 1.44 equals to sin 30. Sin 30 is 1 upon 2 to sin R. Sin R equals to 0.72 or R equals to sin inverse 0.72. Now, again, this complete angle is R and this is delta. This is delta. So, this much will be R minus delta. R minus delta. This is R, this is delta. So, this much will be R minus delta. R minus delta and I are vertically opposite angles because these are the angles between two intersecting lines. Between two intersecting lines. I R minus delta. So I get from geometry I equals to R minus delta. I 30 equals to R minus R is sin inverse 0.72 minus delta. This gives delta equals to sin inverse 0.72 minus 30 degree. But again, we have to find this angle between these emerging rays. We have this angle is theta. Let me join these 2 points. In this complete angle is 90. This complete angle is 90 and this is delta. So this much will be 90 minus delta. 90 minus delta and this is 90, this is 90, this is 90. So in this triangle theta dash plus 90 minus delta plus 90 equal to 180. This equation gives theta dash equals to delta. But again, these two triangles, this triangle and this triangle, these two triangles are congruent. It means that this angle is theta dash, so this will also theta dash. So, and angle of emergent between these two emerging rays is 2 theta dash, and theta dash equals to delta and delta equals to sine inverse 0.72 minus 30 degree. Twice of sine inverse 0.72 minus 30. degree. Hence, this option this option C is correct for this question. Students, if you have query or doubt, you can ask me in comment box. Thank you.